are the top 8 mistakes I made as a new Amazon seller. Today, I am going to embarrass myself and reveal these mistakes so that hopefully you can avoid making them for yourself. If you're new here, thank you for watching and welcome to my channel. My name is Morgan, but you can call me Lil Mo, and I am so glad that you are here. 5 years ago, I was a waitress who hated my job, and I decided to take a crazy risk with no experience and start selling on Amazon. $5 million later, I am so glad that I did. I was so sick of online gurus trying to charge you thousands of dollars for this information. So with no video experience whatsoever, I decided to hop on YouTube and share what I know for free. So if you want to learn more about selling on Amazon or making money online, be sure to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and comment what our video should be on next week, because every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Time, we will be posting free Amazon trainings and answering your questions live in the chat. Since your time is money, let's get started. The first mistake that we made as new Amazon sellers was definitely selling items for not enough money. So we were selling a lot of items for $10 to $15. And the problem with that is there's just not enough profit margin. So let me use a real example for you. So I found these colorful pins at Target and they were $4. And they are currently selling, as you can see, on Amazon for $9.99. But Amazon's fee is $4.42, and then after your cost of purchase, that only leaves $1.50. And that is just not worth the risk. So we normally try to follow the 3 times rule. So what is that? If I pay $10 for an item, I want to sell it for at least $30. And the reasoning behind that is Amazon's fees are normally about 1/3. So if you pay $10, you sell it for $30, Amazon gets $10, your cost of goods is $10, and then you make a profit margin of $10, which is 100% return on investment. Instead, we try to stick with items that are priced above $20, $25. Basically, the more expensive you are selling the item for, the less percentage of fees you're going to pay. So this would be an example of an actual good item to sell. So this is one of those wet brushes that is amazing for your hair. This is a discontinued color, so it's in a limited edition. So as you can see, this is selling for $27. I found this for $5. So the fees with FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon, are going to be $7.59, and the cost of purchase was only $5. So we can make $14.27 as opposed to $1.50 with the other item. So it's going to require the same amount of work to do either product, so you might as well work smarter and not harder. Our second biggest mistake was getting too much inventory or overstock of items. And the main reason that this happens, there's a ton of reasons it can happen. One is because you're buying things that you like and you think people are going to buy, but there's no demand. Maybe you are making products that actually don't even fix any problems. So, and you also might be finding seasonal items. If it's hot weather stuff, pool, that's only going to sell in the summer. If it's Christmas stuff, Valentine's Day, anything seasonal is only going to sell that time of the year. So a better idea is to do product research. There are so many tools out there that it doesn't take somebody super smart. You don't want to go with your gut. You want to go with data. We use Jungle Scout, which is amazing. You literally just click a Chrome extension and it will tell you how many products sold of any product. We use it to find every single product we have ever sold. And if you're interested in getting Jungle Scout, I will have a discount link right here for you. Don't you dare break Amazon's rules. Amazon has a seller's code of conduct. And unlike, the only rule is there are no rules. That ain't the case on Amazon. They have a lot of rules, and you know what? It's their world, and we are just lucky to get access to their 200 million plus customers, so I'm gonna play by their rules. Number 4, unlike in life where you want to be trendy, on Amazon, do not chase trends. Why? It looks like I've seen it all over the TikTok and Instagram. Why can't I sell it? Let me give you an example. Fidget spinners. They were all the rage. They were so annoying for all the teachers. Well, the problem with hopping on these trends is they become so popular. The likelihood of you finding a supplier, a distributor, creating your listing, ranking it, and beating Amazon and all the huge corporations that are selling on Amazon is very unlikely. I have seen hundreds of sellers stuck with hundreds, if not thousands, of unsold items that are just sitting in their basement. They can't even liquidate them. So I think it's a much better idea to sell a product that is in demand for years, all year round, instead of a trendy product that you might make some money off of for a little bit of time, but you're probably gonna get stuck with a lot of items. Our 5th mistake we made is probably a really, really big one, and it is selling fragile or huge, heavy, overstock items. Why, do you ask? Well, if you've seen the Postal Service, they're pretty freaking rough with stuff. So our very first private label product was a fragile item. Even though we read, don't sell fragile items, we thought we knew better. Well, we didn't. The problem with these items is 50% of the time, they are going to get broken by the Postal Service no matter how well you package them. What happens is the customer gets them, they open it up, they're furious, their item is broken, and they usually go report to Amazon that their item arrived broken and not how it was supposed to be, and this can shut your whole entire account down. Not to mention you have to issue a refund, you're gonna lose that cost of goods, you could get a negative review. Just the cons outweigh the pros a million times over. No matter how well you can pack it, just don't do it. It's not worth it. And now we like for all of our items to fit in a shoebox. The reason is the fees are so much less for smaller items versus oversized. And if they weigh less than a pound, it's gonna be even cheaper. So if you stick with no fragile items, less than a pound, fit in a shoebox, you're gonna be good to go. Number 6. Selling what you like and what you would buy instead of what your customers are already buying. So I don't care how much you love the item. You're not trying to spend money and buy stuff. You are trying to make money and make your life better. So you gotta go with data. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. We're not going on Shark Tank here. We're just trying to provide for our family and make our life better, travel the world, do what we want. So don't complicate it. Look at the data. If something has a high demand, low competition, and great profit margins, then buy that baby and sell it. Lucky number 7. Don't you dare try to compete with Amazon. Why, do you say? So what I mean by this is if you are selling on Amazon.com and one of the other sellers is Amazon, it is their world. We are just lucky to get a seat at the table. They are 9 times out of 10 not going to give you the buy box. What is the buy box, you ask? The buy box looks like this. This is where 90% of purchases are made on Amazon. You want to be in there so that you can make the money, honey. So if you compete with Amazon, usually even if you go lower than them 90% of the time, they're going to get that sale. So make your life easier. Focus on items that they do not have in stock. Discontinued items are great for this. There are millions of items that they do not sell, so make your life easier and don't compete with the big boys. Just compete with people that actually give you a chance to get the sale. The 8th and final mistake that we made was a big, it just made us lose so much money. It makes me sad just thinking about it. We did not factor in the cost of shipping to our profit margin. So we were pretty new. I can't even say how many times I had been to the post office. That's one mistake I made. Instead of printing my items, shipping labels on Amazon, I was going to the post office, paying more money there. you can always factor it in by going to, you can use Pirate Ship, you can go to Amazon Seller Shipping. You want to weigh the item before you sell it so that you can see how much it's going to cost to ship. And once you figure out how much it costs to ship, you're going to factor that in and build it into your price. You don't want to end up selling some and losing money because the shipping was so much. That's another reason that getting items under a pound is really, really important, because they are cheaper if you're shipping them yourself. And then if you're using FBA, where they ship your items for you, it's going to be less of a fee, which means you get to make more money. So make sure that you factor it in, and also don't charge extra for shipping. Make sure that you build it into your base price so that more people will buy your items. If you want to start selling on Amazon to make your life better, but you're a little bit confused where to start, be sure to sign up for our free webinar. It's linked right here, or you can go to cajunventuresmo.com. I have some freebies for you that like product finder and sales charts that will make finding profitable products on Amazon way easier, and I have linked them all in the description for you. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to join me today, and I hope you will join me again next week. If you need help listing items, finding profitable items, be sure to check out my Amazon playlist, because I have tons of videos that I wish I would have had when I started selling on Amazon. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure to hit thumbs up before you run out of here, and I'll see you on the next video. Now go make that money!